Howdy, day 60. 60 days in this house, holy moly. That's a lot of days. Don't know why I still sleep outside, don't question it, I do. I walk in every day and make a new house. 78 coins, I will accept. Do we have a plan for today, or should we not have a plan for today? Are we doing another attempt at a dead-end day? Oh, we should have checked for potential bonuses from the dorm room, and I don't see any, so I think there might not be one. Let me write that down. Dorm room. That's unfortunate. I kind of feel like the bonuses from the bedrooms aren't that good then. So we did all that work to get the diary key to the diary. And there's clearly something else from that, which is the weird diagram of the antechamber in the outer room slot. But let's go for 2 special items. But the actual, like, I mean, it's good to... Oh, the wrench. We haven't had that in a long time. It's good to know that the bedrooms do have effects. But the effects aren't that amazing. Like, master bedroom was like 10 extra steps. Was that the master bedroom? Yeah. Yeah. Could start the day with an extra die. It's a bit... They're a bit weak, aren't they? I feel like other rooms that are much better than that. Maybe some people find the diary key really early. Are we doing attempts at dead ends? Should I be putting them down? Should I not? I guess not there. Let's keep going this way for now. 2 gems as always. It's our baseline amount of gems. It's potentially dead end here if we've got one. We don't have one, so let's do the... lab. Set up the experiment. Sure. Oh gosh. So now we have multiple ways of changing the rarity of stuff. I kind of don't want the lab that often, so I might actually increase this to rare. I kind of don't want it very often. So it's happened. It's rare. The lab is now rare. Because I'd rather just get security. Just get one of them. One of the 2 is fine. And I'd rather have security because it has more stuff in it as well, I think. Okay. So that's the 2. There's 10 steps, gain 20 gold. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. Dice to 2 could be interesting. Set your dice to 2. What if I lose dice, I guess? So it basically means you use the dice like quite a lot, because whatever of these I get to do. Security doors, drafting a drawing room plan, whenever you draft an archived floor plan. Which I never do, because I never get the archives. I bet there's like a special room that you can only get from the archives. So I should try and do an archive day at some point, I guess. Well, drafting each drawer, drawing room floor plan. Let's do that and the dice to 2. Let's see how that goes. It's a bit of a weird one, but... So basically use them so that we do benefit from that. Staff, no, this thing, that's it. Security. So then for now, we'll do this. This, we can access this again, right? It's not that we can only access this. Yeah, like we've just enabled one of the offline computers, so now we don't need the security room, I guess. And we've made this room rare, which is interesting. Well, there's security for us. Should do the dark room here and just do some random drawers down here at the bottom. Sure, why not? Get out of the way. Well, I don't have to. I could go do all this stuff first. Let's do all this stuff first. Why did I walk in? I guess walking in is good because it turns off the lights. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Could dead end. Let's just keep going though. Although gems would also be good. That's the drawing room. It's fine. It's fine. There's a gem in here as well. And something else somewhere. Oh, hello, I see you. Dead end, sure, if that's what we're doing. Is that what we're doing? Are we doing dead ends? Or do we want the observatory and then we can do stuff? Ooh, how many stars do we have? We don't have any keys right now as well. This would be keys. Let's do the dead end because it's keys, gems, and coins, sure. And not only that, but it's also swim bird. Okay. The shop, which goes the wrong way. Or security, or I could redraw. Well, the shop is really good right now, but I'd like access to this space. I'm going to redraw. That's probably a terrible decision. None of them go that way. They do, actually. Chapel goes that way, so sure, let's do that. Then try and make this not the route that I'm going through all the time, although I don't really care, because money is not a problem anymore. I'm rich. Am I really doing another dead end day? They're not like really panning out, are they? I guess I might as well try a little bit, right? Although I've only done 2 so far. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should. Maybe I should explore as much as I can. Let's do that. Let's do a explore as much as you can day, not a dead end day. Okay, so we're doing an observatory now. And we should obviously try and get the library again, and try and get a new clue again, and have a look at that again. See if we can discern anything else from it. So we do have this thing if we want it, I guess. We're only at 51 though, which I don't love. Do not love that. So I would like to save more if I can. And for navigation reasons, I'm going to go back down to the entrance hall for the next draw. Okay. Gems or money or trunk. Well, that connects up nicely, and we could do a dead end there. Gems would be good. This would also be good. Let's just do this. The parlor will come up again, right? Right? Hopefully. Although I can't really plan for a dead end there, so I didn't really think that through, did I? Because I can't see what I'm doing in that room. But maybe I will be able to soon. Could do that, so just risk everything on the random draws here. Get gems. Or we could redraw. Oh yeah, don't forget that I need to use my redraws. And what is it that gives me them back? A drawing room thing, yeah. So maybe I just use my redraws, or maybe I use this. But then, no, then I'm dead-ended. So maybe I use this, so I'm not dead-ended, and I've got a bedroom, and sure, let's keep going. Was that a good decision? I have no idea. I have no idea. Let's get the gems now. Yes. Shop would go that way, but nah, I don't want that. Gems, yes. I'll take that, thank you. Oh, hello, I see you. What's going on down here? This box is empty. This box is empty. The blue box is empty. This box is empty. Every statement with the word empty is false. Empty, empty, empty. Well, then that can't be true. So this is false. So some statement with the word empty is true. So one of those two is true. Wait, but if this is false, then this is full. Ooh, not necessarily. It could just be that part that is false. Right? Uh-huh. I think so. What does it say? What does it say about multiple statements? At least one box which displays only true statements. Ooh, interesting. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Oh, that wording is interesting. So there will always be one where everything on there is true or everything on there is false. But the other one could be a mix of the two. Oof. Okay. So hold on, what can we determine? So all boxes are potentially referenced here, yeah. if you, once again, so if you are true, then you contradict yourself. Well, if the bottom bit is true, that bottom bit could be false. In theory, the top bit could still be true, as long as one of those is fully true and one of them is fully false. So the bottom bit is definitely false. Whew, yes, okay. So what does that mean? Because that's a statement. There's two statements on there. Every statement with the word empty is false. So we're saying that's false, clearly, because if it were true, then it's the statement itself would be false. So then there is a true statement out there, which could be that one. Which this box is empty, sure. This box is empty. So, okay, so then either this is like false false, in which case we don't need another false false, or it's false true, in which case we do need a false false. Gosh, this is going to be hard to think about. Should I start over here? If this box is empty, let's say this is true, then that's a true. I mean, it's fully true. The blue box is empty. That bit is true. That bit could be true. But then this could be false false, and that'd be fine, right? So true. That's false, that's empty. This box is empty, true. And this would be false false. So this isn't empty. Every statement with the word empty is false. Because there are some true statements with the word empty over here, but not there. Okay, so that allows that to be valid. So I think it's going to be in here, but let me check some other things as well. So let's say once again that this is true. So that is empty. That's true. And that is true, false. True, false. So this one would have to be false, false. But then there's a contradiction. Because then that and that would have a thing in it. Okay. So let's say this is false. So this does have the stuff in it. Then that is false. And that is true. So this has to be true, true, which it can't be because that's a contradiction. It's in here. Cool. I hope. Yay. Whew, with multiple statements, it gets a bit confusing. But we made it through. Are we doing dead ends? But a dead end there would be terrible. So probably should not. Let's do the pantry that way. Yeah, should be fine. Should be able to get out of there, I think. Okay, great. I guess I'm redrawing. I want to use my dice, so let's just use it. Oh my gosh, nothing's going the right way. I guess we're going that way. We're going to do it again. Kitchen. Okay, finally we can go that way. Should we buy steps now? Nah. No real reason to. The shop would probably be a sensible decision right now. The utility closet would be great for the dark room, but let's do the shop. Buy some useful items. Yep, shovel, salt shaker, keys, gems. Okay. Do I want any of those things right now? Nah, why not? We've got the money. How many? Let's take the one, that's fine. Okay. I don't think I'm going for dead ends anymore, but I mean, it might end up happening anyway. Spread money or key. Let's just go for the key and the bacon and eggs, sure. We're going north very quickly, which I don't love. I'd like to head back down if I can. Alright. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I guess we're going there. All there, doesn't really matter. Hallway doors are always unlocked, it's pretty good. Don't think there's ever any items in here. Although I should always check just in case. Wow! You really want me to go north, don't you? I mean, that's good, but not in terms of dead ends. Might have a keycard. It probably won't. Am I using this? No, we're gonna do this. And we're put in a very precarious situation up here. Wow, these days are not going super to plan, are they? This is why you don't have plans in this game. That's why you shouldn't have plans. Give me a like 4-way corridor, please. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. We're gonna have to use the stars. This room, we're never gonna have a thing again. Dining room, yes. Can't believe how badly this is going. I'd like to go south, please. Let's just eat now. Steps shouldn't be a worry that I have to care about the extra 10. I guess we're going this way. Den and get the gem, sure, why not? That's what they say, den and get the gem. Well, obviously it's a dead end, which is cool, but we might as well do this and see if we get a dead end on the next one. I do not have a thing for this yet. Is it in this room? Nope. So let me write it down. Box in veranda. Okay. Dead end. Get keys tomorrow. Sure. Yeah. 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 And there might be something cool at the top. Let's have a look. Is it going to be the 1-minute timer thing? I love how they give you the 1-minute timer and then make you run down the steps. Such a troll move. No, treasure map. Okay. We keep missing these, don't we? Ugh. So here. Treasure. I bet I'm going to miss it again. I really need to go south. This run is weird. All these runs have been weird. It's because of all the dead ends I'm placing at the bottom. And then I'm going, actually, no, let's not do a dead end run. It's like too late. This door doesn't stay open, does it? No. Okay. We might as well finish off the northwest corner while we're here. Well, that's a dead end. So is that. 2 green rooms. 1. Just 1, of course. However, it's still got stuff in it, I suppose. Or we can adjust the rarity of a room. There's not a dead end, but we could potentially put a dead end there anyway. Sure, we might as well get the benefits of... I'm not doing a dead end run. Okay. Let's get the benefits that we can from as many rooms as we can, including digging. Hooray! Tasty, tasty turnips. What have we got here? Mail room. Oh, there's something else. Oh, gosh, there's 2 things on here. Okay. Mail room. Yeah, that being more common would be great. How common? Maybe standard is good. Okay. Dark room. Rare. Yeah? Yeah? I think so. I've done it. Bedroom. I think you being commonplace is fine. Sure. Like it's a handy one to have just on the main path through the house, I think. Gosh, tweaking these rarities kind of feels scary. Because, like, you know, in a game where there's, like, rarities and things, like, they're tuned by the game designer to be a certain way. So you can kind of trust that you'll be able to do stuff reasonably. But now I'm, like, affecting the game's, like, balance. And that's concerning. It's definitely a little bit concerning. Well, I can't do the vault. So guest bedroom then. Let's check if anything happens. Oh gosh. Well, that's happened. So it's commonplace. That is fine, I think. Maybe it'd be nicer for it to come up later. Yeah, let's make it standard. Okay. Okay, is anything going to happen when we walk in? We just get the steps from the mask, that's all. There's a key and that. I think the key would normally be over here if it was one of those rooms, the servant room. Okay, so no benefits. It could be the bunk room though, because would I have got like double of something maybe? I don't know. There's no dice. It could be the normal bedroom. Could be the latest chamber as well. Have to keep an eye on other stuff that happens, I think. Do we have a walk-in closet or anything yet? I don't think so. Or the boudoir. Okay, lots of steps. Let's go south, please. That'd be nice. I guess this will do it. Oh, that was all of my gems as well. We still can't smash a box open, so this is a bit rough. This is a little bit rough. I can go this way. I could get a smashy thing here. Or yeah, let's do that. Smashy thing, and I can get the shield as well. Perfect. Everything's so cheap in here. I'm actually going to be sad when I eventually change the chest thing, because it's such a good room. Please open? Yay. It's such a weird room. The vestibule. Gems, please? Oh, those are not gems. They're like flat gems made of metal. That's not what I was hoping for. Oh, is that a gem? That's a gem. Cool. Have we spread gems? I think so. Yeah, it's a different green room. Not that way, this way. Alright. Is this way openable? Yes. Did I want that? Is the other question. Guess I could do attic. It might have the sledgehammer in it. It makes this bit hard to access though, which I don't love. So maybe we just put security down even though... Ugh, I guess we're into the gem I just got. I think it's unlikely we'd have access to all that stuff, and also I don't want the double rooms, so... Or I could redraw. I don't want to use all the redraws though. Let's do the attic and just get the items. Although I put that in this space. Ah. Let's do security. Okay, it's happening. I don't really... Oof. 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 No, because I already made the lab really rare. I think standard is fine for this. Maybe commonplace would be even better. Maybe make it really common so we just get it immediately. We do the lab thing. Yeah, sure. And we've made the lab rare. Perfect. That's a good balance, I think. Okay. But we don't need to do anything here today because we've already done it in the lab. Yeah, we did things backwards today. Conference room would let us explore more. Furnace potentially could put the thing there. How are we ever going to do that? I guess using the prism key, like I said before, could help. Could maybe help. We can't go that way. Rip. boudoir, sure. Get the dice, so then potentially place a dead end in the next space. I don't think we've got any extra steps for walking in here, so it's not Her Majesty's chamber. Her Majesty, her ladyship's chamber. I don't think she's royalty, so we don't have any keys anymore either. Oh, we've got the foundation door. Hopefully that's available. And we've got dig spots in here as well, haven't we? Yep. Okay, I'll take the steps, don't really need them. Coin. Locksmith might be good. Uh-oh. It's locked. Again? Oh, there's more keys in the shop. There's more keys in the shop. Don't forget that. Okay. I think. I hope. Yeah, today was the day when we were in the shop, right? So forwards is the way I want to go. It's open. And south. Yeah, there's 2 more keys here. I shall take them both. I need them. Guess I should use the south door first, because I care more about exploring that direction than the north direction. Prioritize having places to explore. Are you open? Yay! Imagine that he's a key on here. That'd be quite annoying. Surely I can just like walk in and out though at that point. So like I've got enough doors that I can probably just keep walking in and out and reset it enough times. Okay. Well, I'd like doors. I could shield myself from the lavatory having nothing in it. Imagine that was the thing. Like, if you shield yourself from that, it has amazing things in it. I mean, let's use the dice. It's a day where we're going to use the dice. And we should use the dice. I mean, if we could buy something good. We don't have a huge amount of money right now. We don't have a huge amount of money. And we don't have the gems for it anyway. So we're redrawing again. Okay. Ah, wow, this is so bad. Like, that would let us explore there. This would freeze everything, which means we can't use gems and money. Oh, I'm going to do another redraw. I want the ways to go. Oh my gosh. Give me ways to go. I mean, that's 8 gems. I don't know if we could turn that way and still explore down here. Sure, we'll do that. Okay. How are we doing on this stuff? 40. So we've got 3 more dartboards to solve. Have we done it today? I don't think so. No. Okay. 3 rooms to find. I've got so many sigils still to do. Just drastic sweepstakes. Who knows? Maybe it could happen one day. Break room, but it turns the wrong way. Of course it does. In which case I'm going to take the classroom. Feels like such a waste, but it's happening. At least I get a salty apple out of it. Any other items on these desks? I think so. Use my final key. Oh, I can redraw a lot here. Okay. For free. Let's do it. Well, that does turn the right way, and it has dig spots, which could be good. I'd prefer something that goes that way as well. I'm going to risk it. That was a risk. I guess I could do the secret passage and hopefully turn that way. I don't love it. Risk it on the last one. I mean, I've got stars as well. Okay. Let's just turn that way. With the music room or the lost and found? We need the keys. Let's take the music room. Take that. I'll take that. Secret garden key. All right. Wow. Huh. Wow, this is going so badly. Could I like try and I could draw a hallway there and I'd probably get the east wing. Yeah, let's do that. The east wing hallway, which will go both directions. And that can only be in the east wing. Oh, I've got lots of good things. East wing hall, got 2 of them. Let's do the aquarium though, since it's the best. It is the best. That's fine in terms of its rarity. More keys, that's handy, thank you. And a dig spot with a coin. Okay. Keep the exploration going. Breaker box would be good though. I think for something, maybe. Yes, for these. Uh oh. Should I just use loads of stars on doing the freezer furnace thing? If I like draw either of them in like a good location, then maybe. Are these both going to be? No, we're good. One of them is a normal door. And we don't have the keycard, right? Yes, we do not have the keycard. Well, I can't use that here, can I? Nope. Whew. Also, I can't get into that space. Well, unless I redraw. Let's do the boiler room, and then maybe in these 2 spaces. So this is an interesting one. Let's leave it. But why do I care about it? For power, but for the aquarium. No, I'm going to leave that as it was, I think. Dig spots. Oh, treasure in the aquarium. I missed that somehow. Okay. Treasure in the aquarium. Go back. Could be a keycard. I don't think it can be a keycard, but it might be a keycard. Who knows? The aquarium in here. Must be over here. Yep. Cool. This looks like the spot. Let's do it. And what do we find? We find a load of cash, probably. That's what it usually is. Oh, a load of gems. Alright, I'll take that. All blue and yellow. Do like the different models they have for under the floor. Okay, so we're going to draft the furnace and the freezer, and we're going to somehow do that despite the fact we don't have access to that space. Currently in transit. We can do the breaker box here. Perfect. Okay. I think you're common enough. I think if you were too common, I'd find you annoying. Yeah, you're fine, I think. Okay. Oh, the dark room. Cool. Garage. I don't really care about turning that on. I guess I could, but why do I care? Okay. Okay, so this is openable now. I don't think I have anywhere near enough dead ends. Does the aquarium count as a dead end? It's every type of room, right? Although every colour of room, not every type. We should do a dead end, I guess. Although we're not going to clearly not going to do the dead end thing, but sure. take that. Always handy, thank you. How do I find out the other sigil aspects? Is it just a case of rereading some books that I have forgotten? We could try and do freezer and furnace here. I don't want to use all the stars right now. I want to build up a star surplus. Yeah, I really want to do that. So we're going to just focus on like the furnace and freezer thing will happen once I have a star surplus, which will happen eventually. Do we have the planetarium today? Do we have any star increasing thing today? No. We've not even. No, we have done the observatory, but we can't get stars from it. We can get stars from the ladyship's chamber, which we don't have that, of course. Let's just do the hallway closet. We're clearly not going to end up with enough dead end rooms, but oh yeah, I was going to check this. Do you count as dead end? No. Okay. As expected, that would be very weird. But the kind of joke this game would make. Okay, so we can't get that space in the middle, but we can go up to those other spaces. Okay, we'll do that. We shall do that. Oops, walk into a wall while I check my whiteboard. Yep. Take the long way around. So, up this way, right? Did we not spread anything? We've not spread anything. Whoop. Could do another one. Could do the solarium. They're both dead ends. Let's do the solarium. I mean, the other thing might have had... What do I care about anymore? Do I care about anything? I care about nothing at all. I hate this place. I don't mean that, I was just making a joke about not caring. Did I pick up the gem? Yes. What did we get here? I guess we'll see. A dead end. How many do we have? Is there any possibility? 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe? 5, 6, 7, 8. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. How is this possible? I mean, I'm gonna get it anyway, I guess. It's not possible. It just simply is not. Okay. So now we are heading back down to the dark room, I guess. Can we get through without having to unlock a door? Please? Ow. Yep, thank you. I've done all my notes. Box in the veranda we already opened. Treasure we already did. Which was gems. Now we have lots of gems. So furnace and thingy. Oh, hello. When did you get there? You must have been there the whole time. Oops. Oh, there's one here. These can have the keycard in. I don't know how often that happens, but it certainly can happen. That also looks like the coin purse, but it is not. Okay, so this should be on. There'll be items in there as well. Oh, hello. Any more codes? Clara, your name isn't full letters. Don't think so, sadly. Let's see what we get. Are we doing dead ends? Are we doing the furnace? What if we get the freezer there? But it's not going to matter because they aren't next to each other. I'm pretty sure they need to be right next to each other. Is the goal. Let's do night shield on you. Because we're clearly not doing the dead end thing either. It's been a while since I've been in here. That's just the thing for the letters. Remember those days, folks? That's all we were doing? The arts letters thing? Any clues in here? Swimbird. RLCF. There certainly is 4 letters, and they're very bold. R. No L on the second column. Okay, it's not that. No C and no F either, okay. Children of Blackwater. Insurgent Group. Mr. White. Manningham White. Could White be... what's their name? Kirk Darren? I don't know. Philip White. Mary Matthew Jones. Sinker Heiress. HBTR. Priceless Jewels. It's the closed exhibit, indeed. Disable the security system. I know how that's done. It's very easy. Ruby Crown of Miranda Aries. Politically motivated theft. Okay. And once again, we do have this thing here. The 4-letter words on here. Lily, Rizian, Rose. Is this something? Rizian's a bit of a strange name. Could it be an anagram? Sarah Drivian. Rizian Drivian. That is kind of interesting. That is kind of interesting. They both have, like, Ian at the end of the names, I guess. They're written in different fonts. That's probably just to imply, like, handwriting, like somebody signed it. We've got the Fair and Aries thing again. East Renton Hospital. Signation Sinclair, Lady Clara Epson. Nothing's unexpected here, I don't think. 6th era. I wrote this all down at the time anyway. Okay. We'll look at that again, I guess. There's the furnace again. Sure, I'll get the furnace. Okay. Okay, well, there's a hole in the middle, that's fine. Did we get to do a break room eventually? We didn't, did we? Or did we? No? Not today. Any rooms we can sleep in and get something? Or the bedrooms, of course. Get a dye from that one. Maybe boudoir? Anything from that? We don't know. Try it. Or do we have anything else we want to sleep in? Oh, I could have got the... Oh, I don't have a king anyway. I was going to say I could have done the chess thing. Is that okay? I'm sort of not looking at them. I should probably look at them as I do this. Tomorrow I don't have to sleep there though. I don't think we have any. Okay. Then in which case... we just go to a random bedroom that we haven't done yet. Dawn we tried, did nothing. Bedroom, that's just the bedroom, we don't know. Guess, let's try the boudoir, I guess. We can go to sleep there. Get all the way back to it, that's fine, got loads of steps. Alright. Go back to that boudoir. Let's see what happens, if anything. Is it this way? I think it's this way. We could do this again. Where did we get to with it? Where's my notes? I think Molten, maybe, for the fourth one. Which leaves... 10 must be in the next one. Informs you that there is no school today. Yeah, like notice, maybe? Ice? I mean, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, wait. Did I never say that before? That makes a lot of sense. Notice. You get a notice that tells you, but if there's ice outside, then you don't go to school today. Notice. Okay. Okay. I like that, and it's got not in it, which goes with molten. Okay. Okay, I think that's progress. So then ice is in the next one. A group composed of members that have similar characteristics. Why is there a 4-letter word in the next one? It's not like they... unless it loops around back to the start. I guess it is the... I do need to know the first... I guess also there's two reasons. One is that the first letter of the small word is the thing I'm trying to get, and then the other reason is that the 4-letter word needs to match the clue as well. A group composed of members that have similar characteristics. A 4-letter word and a 6-letter word. A group composed of members. A band. But it needs to have ice in it. I-C-E. Somewhere in the word. A group composed of members that have similar characteristics, like a species or a family, Millie, Miley, or a similar characteristics, a clique, click, no, a crew. A gang. Okay, well the two I've got so far are pretty promising. So we're wanting a word that's got T-I, or its 4th and 5th letters from 10 and from ice. T-I, I mean, sure. Cryptic? No, that doesn't work. 7 letters, right? Cryptic, yep. T-I. It could be something tick. Or tin, or tip. Like, it's possible I could, like, yeah, like, work backwards, like, find out what the final word is going to be. Tick. Antic. No. It's going to be something puzzly. That's why I thought of cryptic. And that could put the C there. So is there a 4-letter word that I can think of that means a group composed of members that have similar characteristics? A crew again. What would the 6-letter word be with crew in it? I think there is one. No. So a club. Club? If it were club, then the I and the E would have to go. No, it's not that then. A group composed of members of similar characteristics. A set. A group. Friend group. Obviously, one of them is going to be kind of literal. The other one's going to be more of a pun. That's how it has been for the other two. On a certain scale, this is very hot. Molten. I mean, it means very hot. Well, I mean, I guess something that is very hot is molten. And then informs you there's no school today. Notice, but also ice is like kind of more punny. I guess they're both a little bit. I don't know. I guess there's not necessarily one that's more punny than the other. They might both be puns. A group composed of members that have similar characteristics. What else do we have that's composed of members? Like anything, basically. Like notes, like tones, pitches. Group, alphabet, letter. That's not a 4-letter word. Symbol, imbal. 4-letter words. Group A, composed of members. Could be like digits, gits. Don't think it's that. Digits. Oh no. Group composed of members. So like the most general way of interpreting that would be like it's a synonym for that. Basically, it's like that would be its definition. It is any group that contains members that have similar characteristics. What would you call that? A similar characteristics. I bet one of the ones I've said is like correct or something. Club, crew, gang. A group composed of members that have similar the fact that say similar characteristics makes it sound like not people, maybe? I mean, no, people can have characteristics, of course they can. Don't forget it's got the letters ICE in it as well. Let me write this down on my whiteboard in a kind of random arrangement. ICE. And then but there's 3 other letters in there as well. So if only the C is in the last 4 letters, then that means the word begins with EI or IE, which is unlikely. So it's going to be C. Oh no, but C could be the beginning. It's most likely that the first letter of the 4-letter word is a consonant, I guess. maybe is that? I think that is most likely. I'm pretty sure most words begin with consonants. Element? No, it's too long. It doesn't work with the letters either. CIE. So let's say it's like EN, N. It's like enclave. That's too many letters. This doesn't make any sense. Ingest. Ink. And we were thinking C makes sense as the first letter of the four-letter word to make it tick in the meta word that we're trying to find. Baltic. But there are other words, letters it could be. Tig, tin, tip, S. So let's say it is C there. Then what's the four-letter word? A group composed of members. Crab. Cast. But then it'd have to be EI. iCast. Chin. City. Doesn't make sense. I think. CI site. No, CE. Don't think that's likely. So like crew again. Cred. Crep. Crit. Holy moly. So pretty sure I'm right about molten and notice. So that means that the one before it makes the validity of a statement clear contains some of the letters of. Why did I say the word not? That's wrong. Maybe I thought that was going to be notice. But no, it's the fifth one. It's definitely notice. So makes the validity of a statement clear is going to contain some of the letters of molten, but we don't know which. It's going to contain three of them at the beginning. Okay, surely I can get that. So that basically there are three letters in molten that makes the validity of a statement clear. Did I say validity again? Validity. Can't speak. Lot. Oh, I said not because those are in molten, of course. But and it can be used like this. You could like emphasize not, I guess. It's not really notice again, though, is it? I don't think it's going to be not. It's too similar to word notice. If it begins with not, it's going to be something else. So, 10. We've done this before. Mot, Tom, lot, toll, let me be clear. I mean, in programming, the keyword let is used to make a declaration statement clear to the parser. Letters. It could be letter. Makes the validity of a statement clear. Letter. It'd be LTI. Baltic. Letter makes the validity of a statement clear. Like if you send a letter to somebody, that's just a bit of a stretch, isn't it? Let's tell 10 ent net makes the validity of a statement clear. Net, like the net profit on a business like statement. Net. Okay, let's start with every letter. Molten, M. Met. Men. Mot, mo. Mol, mon. Mon, mot, mo. Meo, mel, met, men. Doesn't feel like any of those. O, omel, omt, no, ohm, no. One? Because one makes sense, makes the validity of statement clear. One. I don't think so. Olm, alt, ol, oln, oat, ohm, on, oet, ol, om, no. One, onal, onum. Can the letter be repeated? Each letter in a small word will be included in the next includes long words. So I guess in theory there could just be two letters. That's true. That is true. Uh-oh. Otto, Olo. So it could be mem or mom. Or lel or lol. Lol. Or tet or tot. Or net. Or sorry, nen or non. Non. ENT, no, ent. Don't see how that makes the validity of a statement clear. An ent. Tol, tot, ton. TON makes the validity of a statement clear. A ton. What else? What could be a six-letter word beginning with ton? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but ton. Ton. Is there a six-letter word beginning with TON? Tom. Tonight. That's 7. To I don't know. Ton. So we've got EOM, EOL, eml, empt, ent, eom, eol, eot, elm, the programming language, ELO, ELO, Electric Lights Orchestra, ELT, ELN, ETN, ENT, or LA, EOE, EON, no, sorry, no, nothing. So then it begins with N. It has to begin with N. No, nom, null, not, NOE, non. Makes the validity of a statement clear. Non. Is it let? No, I don't think so. Net. Maybe I can find out one of the others. Can affect one greatly when made by someone with a strong spirit. Alcohol. That's exactly where my mind goes every single time. LCO. The co. Wait, is it O? Alcohol. Okay, I can't even picture the word in my head. It is, right? Yes, yeah. So it's not that. It doesn't work. Can affect one greatly when made by someone with a strong spirit. Because, obviously there's the double meaning of spirits, potentially. There's potentially lots of meanings of spirits. Can affect one greatly. Love. Vodka. Drink. Can affect one greatly when made by someone with a strong spirit. What could be a 3-letter word for that? Gin. I could imagine a word that might have gin. That's 7 letters long. Can I? Has to be a vowel at the beginning, I think. Agin. Ogin. Igin. Igin. Ogin. Eugin. Agin. Aging. Ejin. I don't think so. Am I on the wrong track with the alcohol reference? Maybe, but maybe not. What are the 3-letter alcohols on there? Spirit as well. And then the other one could be more of a spiritual thing, like spirits, because obviously we've got spirit in there. Expect one greatly when made by someone. A promise? A rum. A different word, but it led me to rum. Is there a word that would work with that? Rum. I could imagine it. A crumble. Okay, what if rum were in the next word? Makes the validity of a statement clear. Rum. And we've got letters from molten. Not rum. No. Tunrum. Murder. No, doesn't work. Could be rum. And then what would the 7-letter word? Can affect one greatly when made by someone with a strong spirit. A crumble. That's what I already said. That's like the only word that would fit. Trumpet. Sure. Crumpet. Drum kit. Affect one greatly. Think about vowels. No, I don't think so. Affect one greatly. Like promise was quite an interesting one, but it doesn't work for rom. Promise. Brom. Crumble. Drum. E-rom. No. Grumble. Grumpy. Okay. GH hrum. KHI irum. K crum with a K? No. L rum. M rum. N rum. O rum. P prum. Q definitely not. R no. S srum no. Trumpet. STU V vrum W X Y Z. No, it's probably not rum. Gin. Should we do the same thing with gin? But like gin could only really have a vowel before it, so I'm pretty sure. Kept behind locked doors. Behind locked doors. Could be anything. Could really be anything at all. Kept behind locked doors. Secret. CRE. Possessions. Stuff. Prison. ISO. Prisoner. Is there another word for prisoner? Convict. Behind locked doors. So yeah, secret or something. Hidden. DDE? No. I was thinking like den. Oh, maybe that could work. No. Hidden. Kept behind locked doors. Safety. Fet. Safety. Concealed. It's going to be something that is kept behind locked doors, right? Jewelry, money, valuables, family again. Kept behind locked doors. What about like non-house doors? Where else could it be? Like the doors on an advent calendar. Chocolates. pictures of various Advent scenes. Advent, Ven. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. I'm hoping that if I get two, then I can like bridge my way between the two, I guess. Kept behind locked doors. Items. Behind locked doors. Valley, I've already said that. Rooms. Whoa, this is very hard. And then what do I even do with the answer at the end? I have no idea. Obviously, there's no school today. Notice, we got that one already. That's definitely right. Notice or ice. On some scale, it's very hot. Molten, and that works with 10 being a notice, so almost certain. Yeah. Right? 10 is a bit weird, but no, it's going to be that. So then ice appears in a group composed of members that have similar characteristics. Again, a crew or a... Whoa. Whoa. Makes the validity of a statement clear. And this doesn't match the castle thing, does it, currently? No. Oh, T. Wait, notice. No. 10 does. Notice doesn't. It's I. I'm certain about this. I'm going to put them in to my slots on the paper I've got in front of me. Notice. Molten notice. So we've got TI as our two letters. These are the most vague clues I've ever seen. A group composed of members that have similar characteristics. Wow, it could be anything. Are there other words like species, family again, species, like other... What are the other things you get? I looked this up before, though. It's definitely not that. Kept behind locked doors can affect one greatly when made by someone with a strong spirit. Could it be ale? I don't know if that would work. If it was ale, that would mean A-L-E or in make the validity of a statement clear, which shares two letters with molten. A-L-E, make the validity of a statement clear. Make the validity of a statement clear. To shout it. Validity, evidence, proof, P-R-O, pro, proofs. Make the validity of a statement clear. Validity, so proving that it's correct. I made a statement and the validity is true. So truth. Like it being double checked by somebody, like a, I was gonna say like citation or a confirmation, It's going to share 3 letters with molten. Yeah, I've gone through every combination of those letters. What if it's not molten? Rotten. I think it's molten. Like, molten makes more sense than 10 does. Makes the validity of a statement clear. Exclamation mark. Not really. Validity of a statement. Honesty. Sincerity. Makes the validity of a statement clear. Is it a valid statement? It's not whether it's true, so it's a valid statement. This is really hard. People who are good at like crosswords would probably be really good at this. But then crosswords have words crossing over each other. That's why they're called crosswords. And then that gives you extra clues. Makes the validity of the statement clear. A signature, validity. Grammar. Let. Letter. That's really weak, but I'll write it down as an option. Letter. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It'd be a different clue if it was that. Lot. Can affect one greatly when made by someone with strong spirit. It's totally going to be an alcohol reference. Gin, rum, ale. Kept behind locked doors. Cat, dog, pet. Kept behind locked doors, 3 letters. Key. You don't keep the key behind the locked door, do you? I mean, you could, I guess. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I can do it. Each clue is him for 2 different words. Each letter of a small word will be included in the next clue's long word. Lastly, the first letter of each small word forms this week's solution. So we know we've got T and I. Something, something, something. T, I, something. T-I-C, T-I, T-I-N. T-I-C. TIA, sure. I think that's likely, or IE. Normally would have an S at the end. TIC, TIB, TID, TID. I think so. TIE, tie, or untie, retie, tatty, TIS, TIM, tin, TIM, Tim, TIK. Kept behind locked doors. Like, let's think of a literal, like a locked door, what's behind it. I mean, anything could be behind it. I mean, yeah, if you're on one side of it, the other side, there could be a key kept behind it, I guess, if you're the one locked in. So let's say it is key. Okay, so imagine there's a 6-letter word with key in it. Hokies. It's not, is it? I don't know. Are there going to be more clues to this, or do I just have to eventually figure it out? Like, I guess I make a little bit of progress each time I look at it. Because the validity of a statement clear. Not. But then we've got not down here. But that doesn't mean it can't be. Not. Notion. Notion. That doesn't make any sense for the clue. Makes the validity of a statement clear. Notion. Not a notion. We just look at the word notion. It's just like the kind of the meaning of something. Or the like kind of intent behind it. Because conception of a belief about something. An impulse or desire. Makes the validity of a statement clear. Notion. Like maybe. Do I get gin, rum, or ale from any of those? No. But it might not be those. Oh, we're going to have to come back to it, I think. That's that. That is that for now. Where were we going to go? We were going to go to the boudoir to see what happens if we sleep. Let's just go do that. Okay, bit by bit, we're going to piece that together. Maybe, hopefully, we'll see. We shall see. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. This is telling you how many fruits there are in the rooms, I guess. Bridge et. Bridge TTE. Bridge. Bridge is definitely important there for some reason. I'll open this bag. Got to smash this window and go outside. Okay, let's just go sleep in the thing. All right. We're definitely at that bit of the game that we were told was going to come. Some, like people were saying, there is a bit of this game where You gotta just be very dedicated to doing many runs and seeing what comes out of it. And again, I guess you can't like be too focused on an individual thing. Okay, we're gonna sleep here, and then hopefully we'll get some bonus from sleeping here. We'll keep an eye out for it next time. All right, let's do it. All this stuff, but it's fine. We get this stuff every day anyway. It's fine. And we do want to try and see the drastic strategy 5 again at some point. Holy moly, that puzzle is complicated. Molten and notice is what we've got so far. Letter. Kinda, maybe. Is there a word in letter that makes sense with can affect one greatly when made by someone with a strong spirit? 3 letters from letter. Tet. Ret. Lee. T. Not really, there's lots of double letters in there. I don't think it's letter. Anyway, cool. We'll keep chipping away at it. I think we'll get somewhere eventually. Maybe like eventually just the right words will come to mind, I guess. But so far maybe we've got 2 of them. I feel pretty good about the 2 that I've got. Not like 100% certain, but pretty good. All right, we'll see you next time, folks, and we'll see what happens. All right, goodbye.